Welcome to part 2 of making Master Chief's helmet from Halo Infinite. In today's video, we are taking this raw 3D print and transforming it into a smooth, beautiful helmet. The release date for Halo Infinite is quickly approaching, and I have been working on Chief's new helmet from the new Infinite game. I am still shooting to have this done along with Chief's full suit by the release of Halo Infinite, which is going to be a major challenge. Here's where we are right now. So in part 1, we modeled the Master Chief helmet. Big shout out to Beck 3D. He's the guy that modeled this helmet, and it looks so good. Next, we 3D printed both Master Chief's helmet and a new helmet for our Living with Chief character, Lester. And that helmet is a Halo Infinite Mark 7. And all of that brings us to this video, part 2. In this video, we are taking a 3D print and turning it into a beautifully smooth helmet. If you go over to impactpropshop.com, I think there are actually 3 spots left for you to pre-order one of these Master Chief helmets for your own.
Woohoo! Now that is infinitely beautiful.
Nice. Originally, we were only offering 10 pre-order spots, but you guys bought them out so fast that I just felt like I needed to offer another 10. So right now, there are only 3 spots left, which means that there are 17 of you guys that pre-ordered this helmet. Thank you guys so much for the support. So if you're watching this video early, impactpropshop.com, go over there and claim your spot. And before we jump into this insanity, I wanted to thank our amazing sponsor for not only sponsoring this video, but sponsoring this entire build series. And that sponsor is none other than our friends at SOLIDWORKS. SOLIDWORKS is a longtime sponsor of the channel, and they just came out with a brand new software, and that is 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS for Makers. As you know, I've made some really cool things using the 3D Experience platform, and that is why I am so excited that there is now a version for makers. SOLIDWORKS is bringing quality 3D design to MacBook, Chromebook, and really all devices. All you need to do is log on to a website called the 3D Experience platform, and you can design anything from any device. And there's absolutely nothing to install. From there, just like I do, you can export your design as an STL, throw it on your 3D printer, and you're ready to rock and roll. And to top it all off, this version isn't insanely expensive. You can get 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS for Makers for almost the same price as a normal streaming service. And that is $99 a year. If you click on the link in my description, SOLIDWORKS is gonna give you an additional 20% off, which is absolutely outrageous. If you're a 3D modeler or interested in getting into 3D CAD design, take advantage of this opportunity today. Thank you, SOLIDWORKS, for sponsoring this video. Okay, let's get into this. So how are we gonna turn this raw 3D print into a fully smooth helmet? Well, here's my plan. First things first, we're gonna do a lot of sanding to rid ourselves of all those pesky small little print lines. The process here is spray the print with filler primer, sand, and repeat. Okay, I think we got as many print lines out as we possibly could with the filler primer, and now it's time to move on to something a little bit more effective, and that is glazing spot putty. We've got some stubborn spots on this helmet. Let's take care of these print lines with the spot putty.
Mama was queen of the Mongo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, after spending life as bongo. Every monkey likes to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby. I'm the king of bongo, bongo. The king of the bongo, king of the bongo.
Okay, now it's time to work on the back details here that were modeled during the printing stage. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I love and also hate Bondo. And that's what we're gonna use to bring back these details.
Nobody likes to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm a king without a crown, and I'm losing a big town, but I'm the king of bongo, baby. I'm the king of bongo.
All right, it's time to shift our look from the main helmet to the small 3D printed little detailed parts. Just like that, the sanding portion of this process is finally complete. At this point in the video, it is October 29th. That leaves about a month between now and the release of Halo Infinite. I'm running out of time. Of course, my goal here is always to get Master Chief's helmet done for the release of Halo Infinite and also his full entire suit. It is looking less and less likely that I'm going to hit that mark, but I'm still gonna freaking try. And one of the ways that I'm gonna keep trying is by putting a pin in making Lester's helmet. 100% I'm gonna be finishing this thing, but I'm gonna really need to focus on Master Chief for the time being. I will see you again soon, buddy. It is time to make a mold of this Halo Infinite Chief helmet. We're gonna be applying silicone rubber to the outside of our helmet, build it up, and then we're gonna put a hard jacket on top, pull it all off, and then we'll have an inverse of a Master Chief helmet. And then all we have to do is pour resin in there, and then we have a bunch of helmets. The silicone rubber that we're using for this process is Rebound 25. We're going to mix up a bunch of batches and start applying to this helmet.
Und im zweiten Teil der ersten Strophe dann würde ich zu Kubitschek den Bogen spannen. Und damit meinte ich nicht nur die rhetorische Figur, sondern das Sportgerät, das Pfeile schießen kann.
Hi, Brad here. We've run into a problem. Last night I stopped putting on coats because I noticed that the print layer was still not cured. This stuff that I'm pointing to is called wrinkling, which means that the rubber touching the helmet is not cured, but the outside is cured. On the build video that I made for the Halo 5 Chief helmet, this exact same thing happened. So I'm really not sure what I should do here. So I'm gonna phone a friend, somebody much wiser and more experienced than me, Walter Marlin.
You got a 50-50 shot of it curing right.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't know whether there's something in the Rust-Oleum paint that Rebound 25 doesn't like, but I've never had good results with Rust-Oleum. I've always gone with the Krylon. It cures faster, and for some reason it cures better. On every one that I've had, if they start wrinkling like that, your print layer's sorry, brother.
And there you have it. Okay, so it seems like the difference between this video and the previous video where this problem happened, it did not connect this problem specifically to Rust-Oleum paint. If Rust-Oleum is the problem, then using a Krylon paint should fix it. Not the answer I was wanting to hear, Walt, but you heard the man. Let's take this crap off. Guys, we completely just dodged a bullet here. Look how much uncured silicone is on this helmet. Oh my. This is failure number one. Hopefully there's only one failures in this video. The plan is we're gonna use this isopropyl alcohol to remove the uncured rubber. It's just so important to have all these surfaces cleaned up before we put down our next paint, Krylon Red. That is exactly the same problem we had last time. So this is the second time this has happened. First time we used Rust-Oleum. The second go around we used a Krylon Red paint. So I called our friends at Smooth On and was like, what the heck's going on here? They said this Krylon Clear is their trusted go-to. They haven't had any problems with that. So commence the time lapse of taking another stupid layer of silicone off of my helmet. Third time's a charm, right? Alright, it has been 24 hours. The jacket mold is completely cured. And I'm really nervous about what we're gonna find underneath. The question of the day or month for this video is, did the print layer of the silicone cure properly? And right now I can't say positively yes or no. One entire month of work has led up to this point right now. Did this cure properly? Well, let's find out. No! I don't see anything uncured. I think we're good. It looks great. Oh, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Okay, I think it's time to do our first cast. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I gotta fix this thing real fast. All right, the moment of truth. looking really nice. Oh, what a relief. Okay. The very first cast of this mold turned out very, very nice. In the next episode, part 3, I'm going to be putting this mold to good use, casting all those 21 helmets and finishing each and every single one. Go check out impactpropshop.com right now. Claim your spot while you still can. And if you're not in the market for the helmet, there are also plenty of shirts and posters on impactpropshop.com. If you wanted to support the channel, that is a great way to help us continue making these videos and continue doing what we love to do.
Hey Brad, you're feeling a little cold in here. I've got the perfect thing. Oh, look at that. Now you are very happy and very warm. This is great.
These Christmas sweaters are both available in red and green this year for a limited time on impactpropshop.com. For all you that have commented and subscribed, thank you. It is because of you that I am able to quit my full-time job, that I am able to make these stupid videos and continue pursuing what I love to do. For that, I am eternally grateful. What a crazy awesome community we have here at Impact Props. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, where we will be making 21 Master Chief fully finished helmets. See you in part 3, huh?
I knew you were coming out of bake the cake, bake the cake, bake the cake. If I knew you were coming out of bake the cake.